So you guys have been asking for more 4Runner content, and today that's exactly what we're going to do because we are going to switch out these taillights. Because let's be real, as much as I love the design of the 5th gen 4Runner, I feel like Toyota really missed the mark when it came to the taillights. Which is why it's super popular for 4Runner owners to switch out their taillights. And when it comes to 5th gen 4Runners, who makes a better taillight than Morimoto? These are the Morimoto XB Gen 2 taillights for the 5th gen 4Runner, and there's not really much for me to say about them because you already know who they are. Me personally, out of all the options that are out there for taillights and headlights for the 5th gen, I feel like Morimoto has the best looking ones, and the quality on these are top notch, which is why a lot of people really like them. High-key Morimoto taillights and headlights have been my dream setup for the 4Runner ever since we bought that vehicle, and I'm glad that today we get to fulfill half of that dream. At least. There was a time that I was tempted to buy knockoffs of these because they are available out there, but I knew that the quality is not going to be good. They could end up leaking and having water inside, and like I always say, buy once, cry once, and I'm glad that I waited around to get the actual taillights that I wanted to get. Now, this is a good time for me to let you know I am not sponsored by Morimoto, but I am working with them, and they gave me these taillights at a pretty steep discount. Hopefully, maybe somewhere in the near future, we'll be able to do the headlight transformation as well. Now, replacing your taillights is more of an aesthetic thing than anything else. Really, I just wanted to get rid of that chrome and clear kind of look that Toyota has on their existing taillights. These ones, I feel like it's gonna meld with the body a lot better, especially because we have a dark gray vehicle and these are smoked. It's gonna look much cleaner and much sleeker. Now, you do get two color options. You get smoked and you have red, and believe me, I agonized for a pretty long time which one I wanted, to the point where I was losing sleep. I originally wanted red because I thought it might just look a little bit more OEM, but after thinking about it some more, just having it in smoked, you get to see all the details a lot better. Like, you get to see where all the red lights are, you get to see where the white and the amber lights are, and it basically encases it in black. So on a dark gray 4Runner, this is just gonna meld a lot better than just having all red. If you do like an all red look though, that option is available for you. Now, outside of an aesthetic thing though, these are going to perform brighter than your OEM ones. In fact, the Gen 2 boasts to even be brighter than the first generation that Morimoto came out with, which for safety reasons is an important thing. You want all the cars behind you to know when you're hitting the brakes or when you're hitting the turn signals. When you hit those turn signals, these are sequential, so they will definitely catch the attention of all the cars around you and let them know you're making a turn or switching lanes. And like I said, when it comes to Morimoto, I mean, the quality of this is just top notch. I mean, you look at everything here, it's just built really well, and it's also plug and play. So there's not much you need to do. You basically just mount these up, plug it in, and you are good to go. Now, one new feature that the Gen 2 has as well is that despite how bright these reverse lights already are, you can also get the reverse light boost bar. It's an LED light bar that basically gets mounted right above your license plate, and you get this harness here with this kit that plugs into the passenger side of your lights, and you attach this to the boost bar, and every time you hit reverse, that boost bar lights up as well and gives you reverse lighting if you want even more. Now, I didn't get the boost bar, however, after reading up on it, I'm thinking it might be something that I'll add to this system later. But nothing much else I really need to say except let's go ahead and get these installed because I am super excited to see how they're going to look on the 4Runner. To access the taillights, remove the cover plate behind it using a trim removal tool or flathead screwdriver. Next, unplug the wiring harness connected to the stock taillight. Then, using a 10mm deep socket, loosen the two nuts on the top and bottom just enough for you to manually remove them from the bolt. Be careful when you do this so you don't accidentally drop the nut into the well like I just did here. Thank God I have small hands and thin forearms. From here, you should just be able to slide your taillights off. I did use a flat plastic trim tool to encourage it a bit, as this has never been removed before. Take note of the plastic plug on the side that held the old taillight into place. Now put all the wiring through the top hole and slide the taillight into place, making sure the notch slides into that plastic plug and both holes slide into the factory holes. Now from here, all you have to do is put the nuts back on, make sure they're tight, then plug the harness into the new taillight harness, and that's it. Now repeat on the other side. You know what's wild? I have taken longer than it has taken me to install these taillights. It was so easy. And the look, I mean, come on, it just looks so much better. It flows with the 4RUnner. I mean, the color of it being smoked with the dark gray of the 4RUnner, it just looks like it's seamless. And that's what I wish the original taillights kind of look like. It should just come like this from the factory, because the other ones, it didn't do it for me when I first bought the 4RUnner, and it wasn't doing it for me even till now. But seeing it with these new taillights, I just love it so much. And now I really want to replace those headlights and see how much more aggressive we can make this 4RUnner look like. I know it's been a while since we've done any 4RUnner mods, but there are some things coming that I'm hoping I can produce a lot more 4RUnner content for all of you Toyota lovers out there. But that's it. Nothing much else for me to say, except I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please make sure you smash, actually don't smash, replace that stock like button with an aftermarket one that flows with the page better. Subscribe to our channel, click that notification bell so we can let you be aware of new videos when they come out. And if it moves you, support us on Patreon. It gives you access to all of our videos before everyone else and gives you access to our live streams when we do them. And as always, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Beast of Burden 4601. My name is Asia Sampson, and I will see you next time. Hey Morimoto, if you're still watching this, let's collab on those headlights. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I promise.